Hello and welcome to Pure Word Creations. My name is Tahira. Thank you so much for being with me today. Today I have a flip through of a personal journal that I made for myself, and since I'm kind of like filling it with stickers and stamps and rub-ons and other things, I wanted to make a video of it before I start really filling it up with my words and everything. I'm still working in another journal that I will flip through for you once it's completed, but I wanted to get this one documented before I continue to play. So on the cover, you'll actually see portions of my lithograph that I made some years ago. These I call my nature guides, and I used real leaves to make their kind of hats or hair. And then I have this Viewmaster disc in the middle there with these lovely buttons that I were either gifted or I got at creative reuse shops. They're fun. And then I have some fabric that was gifted to me that covers the front and the back. I rust dyed this lace. That's like a faux. It's not a closure. It just looks like one. And then I just have some rust dyed canvas as well. All right, and this was made with an Amazon package, one of those soft packages, and in canvas. On the inside, you can kind of see that I Frankenstein some kind of remnants of other projects together. You can see it on the back as well. So it's not all one piece on the inside. All right, let's get into it. So there are a lot of pages that I've been gifted by my crafty friends, and I will try to point those out when I can. I was given beautiful children's books, and I added some of those pages in here as well. And then there's, of course, some of my rust dyed paper that I love to do. This is actually an old collaged card that I did, and I didn't have all of this originally on there, but I added some rub-ons. Sorry, you may see some glue on my fingers. Was just uh, in the craft room working on another project. Uh, as I said before, there are papers that I was gifted. This is from Cameron of Lotus and Nightshade. This printed glass scene is a remnant, a cut off from a paper that I got from Magdalena of Fat Pickle Studio. This handmade paper is from Felicia at Bible Scraps. And I just added this sticker that says "Every Dream That Lingers." Made it into a tuck spot. And I have this graph paper with this rub on, eco and rust dyed Rolodex card. Got these sheets of Rolodex cards, printable Rolodex cards from Cameron. And this is just a regular piece of paper. And this is packing paper I'm using as a page. Here are more rub-ons from Lin Chianing. And I just added some gold luster wax. Beautiful ledger that I was gifted, sticker that I was gifted. It says "From the Studio of." More of my rust dyed paper. This is butcher paper that I rust dyed. And in my rust dyeing process, I had seen someone, I cannot remember who, but they used cinnamon along with their coffee and rust water. And I thought I would try it, and the results are very different. I don't believe that, and I may be wrong, I don't believe that the cinnamon is actually putting like color deposits on the paper, but I feel like it's moving the rust around, like, swimming through the rust, and so it will make cool designs with it. Again, I may be totally wrong, but that's my theory. I love this. I got this from my local antique shop. It says Post Office Department, Post Office at Chicago, Illinois. Of course, got to put some Rosemary Morris eco-dyed paper in here, eco-printed paper. Here's some more rub-ons. Actually, these are, these are Lin Chianing rubber stamps. Yeah, just having fun with a stamping session. More rust dyeing. This is a Tim Holtz journaling card. A dyed envelope from Lotus and Nightshade, Cameron. This is a digital from Crafty Malika. It's her Apothecary series. This is a a stamped jar. I have a jar stamp, and I printed some scrapbook paper a long time ago. Before I make a journal for myself, I usually have like a file folder that I have my name on, and I just put either papers that I like, papers I enjoy, papers that I try to stamp or create for another person's journal and it didn't turn out well, and I was just like, okay, I can use it for my journal because I don't need it to be perfect and I can do something with it. And so I have all of these things, book pages that I like, different ephemera that I enjoy, and I will put them all in this file folder. And then when I'm ready to create something for myself, I pull from that. This is some of Felicia Hand's at Bible Scraps. She calls her sunburnt papers. I love these. So good. And like I said, I have book pages. Someone gifted me, I think it was Tamara, gifted me this beautiful book with all of this nature. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. With this beautiful spider. I love spiders. Here's a little angel card. Has this scuba diving angel, actually certified to scuba dive in 2017 and haven't been in the water since. Life. Here's another one of Kelly Malika's digitals. And I love that she added all of these insects and other animals on her pages. Turn out so well. Sticker from Sticky Club. I think I just had some acetate that I sewed on there to make a pocket. Lin Chianing tag. Rust dyed and eco dyed rolodex card, and a blue graph index card that I got from Renee at Renee's At It Again. More rub-ons. So yeah, I started to prep some of the pages. This is a little tea kettle stamp from Ebony's Moon, so that they'll be ready for when I want to continue prepping it with collage or more stickers or stamps. or just writing. So yeah, I keep my journal pretty simple, um, and just have like remnants of things that came from other projects, so that I can collage with them later on. I don't think there is something in here. Oh, there's a beautiful sticker. Here's some tags that were eco dyed by Rosemary Morris. This is from my Buddhist group, and you can pause that to read it. And some labels, and this July die cut, and this is from Dollar Tree, really pretty. And that's just living in there for now. Some beautiful washi tape, has butterflies on it. This is actually a Dollar Tree sticker. It's like a decal sticker, or a sticker you would put on glassware. These are stickers that have been in my stash that I had forgotten about and discovered. I love shopping in my craft room. You know, using things that I haven't seen in forever. This is dyed by Rosemary Morris. Let's see. And just papers that feel nice. I think that's from Dollar Tree, actually. Those two papers. Made a tuck spot out of this magazine image. This is some washi tape that I've forgotten about. This is a dyed paper strip from Cameron at Lotus and Nightshade. This is a tag that was that I asked another artist to make for me years ago. I was really enamored with her junk journals, and I loved her tags. And so I asked her to make some tags for me, and I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but I will definitely link her channel. Hopefully she still has it up, because I know she stopped making journals after having her children, I believe. And but I just love her work. This is a rust dyed little remnant that I stamped on. I love insects. This is just a green sheet of paper, more rust dyeing over here. I believe I was gifted that paper by Tamara. Okay. Here's my monotype print that I did with a monotype printing teacher. She brought this dried branch of leaves, and it made this print, and it's embossed as well. So nice. It feels really, really good. And then I brought in these buttons that made this impression, and we made this ink color together. We just kept mixing different colors, and yeah, it was fun. Hope to do more of that. Here is a notepad paper by Thoroughly Created. It got folded, so I didn't want to use it in somebody else's journal, so it went into the file folder. More papers that I was gifted. Those are from Your Creative Studio, but I was gifted those by Tamara. Here's some washi tape. Here is a stencil that came from a creative reuse shop. It's supposed to be the Egyptian hieroglyph or Egyptian symbol for lotus. and the image of lotus is significant in my Buddhist practice. Here is a tag that I was gifted. This is also dyed paper that I got from Cameron. Ebony's Moon, notepad paper. This was in my stash. This digital. I don't even know who's it from. I was gifted this stencil, and I just used two different colors of ink. Another page of Kelly Maleka's Apothecary Kit. Rosemary Morris. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Green is the other. That's why it's the book on my logo has purple and green pages. Renee at Renee's Art Again sent me this lot of beautiful playing cards. The lion is also significant in my Buddhist practice. Your Creative Studio sticker I got from Tamara. More of Felicia's dyed papers. I absolutely love receiving dyed papers from my fellow journal makers. I mean, I love dyeing myself, but it's so cool to see what others do with their dyeing sessions and their types of papers that they have. So we often will trade papers, dyed papers with each other, and then use them in our own journals or journals that we make for others. This is another dyed paper from Cameron. Love, love, love. These are some rub-ons. I just love those as accents when I do collages. This is some spider web. I think it's food wrap. And I either got that from Tamara or Cameron. Here's more of Felicia's dyed paper. Isn't it? It's just gorgeous. And I hoard it for myself. Some of it I will give to, customers for their custom journals, or for the journals that I make in a series, like my Pure Dream journals, but a lot of it goes in my journal. That's real. That's a little beetle stamp there. Aren't these pages gorgeous? If I can find the book, I will definitely list it in the description box. More dyed paper. I think that's from Cameron. Did some more rub-ons and a sticker there. I just layered the rub-ons. Rub-ons. If anybody knows how, or if they know of a company that makes rub-ons, please let me know. That will actually make them with your own designs. Because I'm feeling like I want to create some rub-ons. This I received from Renee, I believe. Renee or Tamara. It's beautiful. And then these are blank. I'll collage on those. This is a remnant from Magdalena at Fat Pickle Studio. Just a cut off, and I didn't want to throw it away because it is beautiful. and the paper feels so good. Some Sticky Club stickers. I love gold foil stickers. This is some washi tape that I got from IKEA like years ago. I haven't even been to IKEA in so many years. There's just some labels in there. Another one of those stickers from Sticky Club with the gold foiling. Just really sat so nicely with this paper. Some tags that I was making tags out of index cards, colored index cards, and I probably messed it up or something, and it goes in the file folder. This is Handmade paper from Village Paper Maker. The other side of Rosemary's paper. The other side of Kelly Maleka's digital. I think I had printed these out because I wanted to make a full journal, like a design team journal with that kit, but things got delayed, and I'll eventually do that. Here's another Sticky Club sticker. Had some stamping, some stenciling. This is aged graph paper that I got from Renee. Ugh. Okay. More of Magdalena's beautiful paper, and I made it into a pocket. And I believe this is just some aged paper from a book. Yeah. And then I have some recycled paper in there, some recycled marble paper in there. Here's more of Rosemary Morse's eco dyeing. And I believe Tamara gifted me this designer paper. Here's another one of those Egyptian stencils. It's a hawk. This is a sticker that says plant smiles, grow laughter, harvest love. Another Sticky Club sticker. CD jacket. Some stamping of it was a map rubber stamp. More of that those stickers from Dollar Tree. Here I just had some paper clips in purple, green, and gold, which are the colors of my logo. Here's the other side of that monotype. And I just love how this came out. It's also, the types of paper, different types of paper will give you different results with the rust dyeing. And this paper just did it. And of course it went in my file folder. Here's a magazine image that I really liked. Made a pocket out of the paper that Tamara gifted me, and this is one of my stenciled and rust dyed Rolodex cards. Just had a little piece of Capital Sheet Designs scrapbook paper, rust dyed this lace fabric. This is some of Felicia Hand's handmade paper. Some washi tape that I've forgotten about. This comes out of like an artsy magazine that Renee gifted me, along with these flashcards. And this pocket, I think that was supposed to be like, okay, I think this is where we left off. Sorry about that. Just ran out of juice with my phone. So just moving on. I have a wallpaper pocket up here with some of Tamara's coffee dyed paper. And another forgotten washi washi sample piece up top there. These mushrooms with this log and some greenery up there. This is a vellum piece that was eco-dyed by Rosemary Morris. Just had a remnant of that. This little receipt, and I just tore a little bit of that, and that's all right. This is another eco-dyed piece, divider card that Rosemary Morris did. It's black paper. This is some of the paper that Renee gets from Mexico. Just made a little pocket out of that and has some blank pieces of paper. More of my rust-dyed butcher paper. I think I got this from, may have gotten this from Renee. This is a scrapbook paper, journaling card, some paper that I put some rub-ons on. And actually this piece of paper was from a jelly print from a fellow musician, Shanta Narula, who is a jazz sitarist and electric bassist, as well as storyteller. We just traded stories of being crafters, and she gifted me some of her crafts. Let's see, where did I have that? Over here. And that other paper flew away a little bit. I'll get it later. This graph paper, Tamara Crumble gifted me some of that paper, and I love this paper so much. It looks so good after you've like written on it and collaged on it and everything. Here's some handmade paper, I believe, and I think Renee may have sent me that. There's another one of those index card tags. This is the flap of an envelope, and I just stenciled on it. That's a Prima stencil that I was gifted. And then this is some of Felicia's dyed paper that I kind of just stuffed in this tuck that I made out of a chocolate bar cover. I adore this chocolate from Trader Joe's. It's the Dark Chocolate Lovers chocolate bar, and they usually have it near the cash register. It's so good. It's 85% cacao. It tastes like a dark chocolate fudgy brownie. I'm not joking. And I've lately been coupling it with slices of banana. Oh my lord. It's so good. Anyway, that's my favorite chocolate nowadays. Some more rub-ons from Lin Chianing. This is some Midori paper, graph paper. Here's one of the stamps that from Your Creative Studio that Tamara sent me. All right, and more of Felicia's dyed paper. Love it, love it. Oh, I think I had gone back. I had paused it and I'm back. I've already done some writing here. It was a quote from Jerry Pinkney, who is the illustrator of these pages. So beautiful. Actually, I'll read the quote. It says, "A sense of community has always been important to me, and I want that to be reflected in my art. When I speak of community, I am not only talking about the immediate world around me, but also legacy. I am always searching for projects that connect with my culture and the experience of being black in America. So it's really, really beautiful quote. And and of course, I did a deep dive into some of his other books that he has illustrated. This is a beautiful rub on. On Felicia's dyed napkin, actually. More rub ons there. Some avocado washi tape. It's MT washi tape. Here is a plant ally card from Velvetback. It's Damiana. More stenciling. And Tamara gifted me these cool spider cards. Another washi sample that hadn't been used. Here is a sticker that says Hope as the street name there. I have these playing cards. People from Kenya, the Maasai from Kenya. More rub-ons. I found a collage little tag that I had done years ago. Some buttons and stickers and fabric. I've been having some dental work, so I thought this was appropriate to put in my in my journal, Le Dent. Another Your Creative Studio stamp that Tamara sent me. More jelly printing from Shantanarula. And this journal page. This is actually a journal that I think my brother had gotten for my Aunt Lodi, who just recently passed. And just cleaning out some of her things. I saw the journal and most of the pages were blank, so more stamping. That is a sorry, that's not a Sticky Club sticker. Yes, it is. Yeah, a sticker from Sticky Club. Renee sent me these cool round playing cards. And I've just tucked some paper from Dollar Tree. Some of my rust dye paper that's stamped with a beetle. And a blue index card. On this side of the Mexican paper pocket, I just have some stamped paper. Just trying out all of those stamps that Tamara recently sent me. These are stickers. These little planet stickers are from Lin Chianing, gold foiled. Again, here's the lion. And this is actually a postcard from my Buddhist organization, and it says, "It is the heart that is important." More stickers and washi. This is Ebony's Moon washi tape. her character Blue that's resting and napping. This is a printed fabric from Magdalena at Fabrical Studio. And inside, I had made this little, just very simple journal out of packaging a while ago, and it wasn't turning out exactly how I had imagined it would, so it goes right into my journal. More paper that Tamara sent me. More washi I had forgotten about and love. It's all these insects. Here is another LJB Instaprints digital. Or actually, it may just be the only one in this journal. I filmed another journal flip that had those prints in it. This card is from my local African imports shop, and it has this beautiful writing on it. Maybe you can pause it to look at it. There's another pause, and I'll probably will cover that since it's holiday related. And then I had stamped my website stamp and didn't use it. Here, I can move these so you can see more of that rust dyeing. So cool. And then these were things I put on just things that I want to manifest. And that's the end. All right, thank you so much for joining me with this flip through. Like I said, I am still completing another journal, and I'll have that flip through for you once that's done. All right, take care. Bye-bye.